Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the slightly weird intro, but I've messed up. I've messed up really badly. If you've seen my short, I've recorded about 4 hours, or I've been recording for about 4.5, 5 hours of Mass Effect, and after those 4 hours, I've realised my microphone was muted the entire time. So here's the thing: parts of the video are gonna be without commentary. I'm going to do voiceover and post over some of the important story elements in the game, but for the next 3 episodes, and that's how long the mess-up is, for the next 3 episodes or so, there's going to be, like, large, empty segments of the actual game without... Well, empty, I say with it. The game audio works fine, but without commentary. I think this is the best I can do. I can't re-record everything because I don't have the save file anymore. I can't go back and just re-record everything. Plus, it's like 4.5 hours of playtime. Probably a bit less now that I actually know what I'm going to do and stuff. There's a lot less debating with myself, but I'm going to cut out some bits as well. I'm going to give you sort of a rundown of what happens here in this black screen in the next 30 seconds or so. So... I'm not going to spoil what happens with the terrorist mission here. After the terrorist mission is done, there are some things that I've done on the planet which took about my time, probably an hour and a half. Recording time probably around 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to cut that out because it's completely non-essential to the game. I just found some corpses and told the surviving engineer that wanted to find those corpses that I found them. He gave me a reward. That was it. He gave me one of the best Omni tools in the game, so thank you, but nothing story-wise. There's no interaction there. I then went to another planet, which was not a part of the story, just to grab a bunch of collectibles. I'm going to share one clip from that planet, the only interesting bit. The rest of it was just me, exploring the planet and finding absolutely nothing other than a handful of resources. After that, we go into the third episode, which is about 25 to 30 minutes of actual story that I'm going to do voiceovers for. So, yeah, there we go. I feel like that's the best I can do. As a result, there was supposed to be videos every single day over the next 4 or 5 days of Mass Effect. There's probably going to be like 1 or 2. I'm sorry, that's the best I can do. I've messed up. I've messed up bad, and this is the best I can do in terms of fixing it, so, yeah. If you want to skip the next few episodes, you wouldn't miss much. But, if you just want to skip through them and just get to the important bits, you can also do that. They're not particularly long, so, yeah. Sorry about it. In terms of actual viewing time, it's like, with all the irrelevant bits cut out, like loading screens, traveling time, and all that, it's not going to be more than an hour. Like, I think 40 to 50 minutes, maybe, in total. And for those 40 minutes, I'm going to do some voiceover in post, and like I said, and some of it is going to be just without commentary, so, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know a better way to fix it, so sorry about that. It's a shame. I wanted this series to be, like, bottom line perfect, no hiccups, just want to do it really, really by the book, proper, and then I mess up like this, but, it is what it is. Things happen. Sorry. Alright, here we go. I'm assuming this is going to be the sort of stronghold for the terrorists here, and I'm going to have to be pretty darn careful. Most likely, there's going to be a huge contingent of their forces. I'm sort of assuming that they're all centered in this area. And I can see a bunch of blips on the radar already. Let's see. There you go. Oh, that's not good. Can we please focus fire on that thing? Okay, we're good. We're good. Actually holding out remarkably well. Let's leave that bomb there for a... Is that bomb? Remotely activated grenade? Explosive? Whatever. Let's leave it there in case more of them try and storm the stairs. Okay. It's down, take it easy. I suppose you guys could go forward. A little bit? No? No, let me... It's a bit finicky, alright? Give me a second. Work with me. Can I not assign these hotkeys like 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons or abilities or stuff? I'll look at that later. Okay. No, can't do it. Anyways, let's pick this and... Okay. Ow. Gotta say, I'm kind of impressed with how you girls are holding up. Okay, careful, careful. It's a good shot. Careful. Our shields again. We're being slow. We're being very slow and methodical, but that's not necessarily such a terrible thing. I mean, it's kind of necessary, is what I mean, but I do understand we're... Sit down. I do understand we're on a bit of a timer and that there's hostages to rescue, but we can't really rescue hostages if I'm dead, can we? So... Alright, ouch. I'm assuming I can't shoot through that. Probably not. Okay.
Good to go. Fire in the hole!
Take cover!
Shields down.
Die! You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Oh, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Perimeter clear. Engaging target.
Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region.
Having rescued these civilians successfully, we then moved on over to the next mission, Privateers. A man named Garroth asked us to find his missing brother and his ship near the Sternus system. And we did find the ship. It was heavily damaged, and some of the escape pods landed on a nearby planet. We landed on the planet ourselves, tried to find the escape pods, and found his brother. He was killed, unfortunately, by a band of local mercenaries there. There was nothing we could do. He was long dead when we landed, and there was nothing on the planet. We dispatched of the mercenaries, but there was nothing noteworthy there. Absolutely nothing. There were some resources, ores that we've surveyed and mapped out, and we were on our way back to the Normandy when this happened. What the actual bloody hell is that? What the actual bloody hell is that? A Thresher Maw? What is a Thresher Maw, and why is it trying to murder me? Why is it so big? Jesus Christ. Okay. Move. Don't let it get to you. It is actually chasing me. Okay. It is actually chasing us. Just cannons. We're doing okay damage to it. We're denting it. Okay, thankfully the Mako, you know, what it lacks in accurate maneuvers, it makes up for in fast maneuvers. And the thing's projectiles aren't actually that damaging. It has tentacles coming out of the ground, though. How big is this thing if it has tentacles everywhere? God, yes, I know. Tentacle jokes, haha, shut it. Oh god, I have this nasty feeling that it's just gonna pick up the Mako and swallow it, us inside it, of course, and that'll be it. Okay, now it's at a distance. I like that it's at a distance. I like that it's at a distance. The spitting attacks really aren't doing that much. We got it. I think we got it. I don't trust that we get it. I'm gonna keep shooting. What the fracking hell is a Thresher Maw, and why of all people did I have to run into it now? Okay, yeah. We're going back to the Normandy, and we're never doing this again. Ever. I don't care whose brother's on what planet, we're never doing this again. No. After this eventful encounter, I decided to reflect on everything that happened a little bit and talk to my crew. Unfortunately, they weren't very talkative. I also looked through some of our gear and bought a new set of armor, which was really bloody expensive. There's no commentary for this. Again, I'm sorry, I have to interject with bits like this, but yeah, it was just some quality time with the crew. R&R for the next mission.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I should go.
See you later.
And that brings us to the end of this disastrous episode, especially for me. I've spent like 8 hours making this, I think. And it's like a tenth of the quality of the actual proper episode. But the next one should come out in like 4 to 5 days, I hope, when I edit it all together and put in actual proper voiceover commentary for the entire episode, because that one is really important for the story. So I'll try and make it as seamless as I can, really get my acting face on, make it better than this, but this was like just clobbered together from bits of footage, and yeah, it's honestly the best I can do to salvage some of what was lost. Anyways, thank you for watching. The next one will be better, is all I can promise, but yeah, it's going to take a couple of days for me to actually upload it properly and get all the work done. So, yeah. Until then, have fun, take care, bye-bye, and for the 11th time, so sorry that it had to come to this. I'm grateful that it wasn't important for the story, like any of this. This is all side missions, practically. Even the Noveria thing is just a lead up to the actual part of the Noveria mission that's important, and that one I haven't recorded yet, so that one's going to be properly recorded. So, you know, I haven't lost anything important to the story, just some side missions, but I wish I hadn't anyway. See you next time. Have fun, take care, bye-bye.